doesn't know about COVID-19 nowadays, an infectious disease that everyone has been dealing with for the past few months?
First reported in Wuhan, China in December 2019, this disease has eventually spread throughout the world,
resulting in an outbreak that was finally declared as a pandemic on the 11th of March 2020 by the World Health Organization.
What exactly this COVID-19 disease is? What causes it? We're going to find out more. Let's join the COVID-19 adventure with us.
COVID-19 is a disease caused by a tiny pathogenic agent known as the coronavirus. Coronavirus could infect other people through exposure from infected people's respiratory droplets.
Coronavirus has a spherical-shaped structure containing an envelope or membrane inside it. It also has a crown-like protein spike on its surface, which the virus was later named after.
However, guys, coronavirus has many kinds of species. The one we're going to talk about now belongs to the family of Coronaviridae, genus of beta coronavirus, and the species is SARS-CoV-2.
Let's take a deeper look of this SARS-CoV-2 virus. SARS-CoV-2 virus is a species of coronavirus that infects animal cells, especially humans and vertebrates.
Now, have you been wondering how the virus could infect a lot of people? It's because the virus replicates. How does the replication occur then? Here's a simple explanation on how it is done.
SARS-CoV-2 replicates by a lytic process. It begins with attachment where the receptor of the virus or its spike binds itself with the host cell's receptor. After binding, the virus will enter the cell, uncoat itself, and release its genome inside the cell.
SARS-CoV-2's genome contains a positive sense, single-stranded RNA inside it. Once the virus is inside the cell, it will hijack the machinery system and take over the cell to make the replication process possible.
Moving on, after the viral genome is inside the cell, the host cell will replicate the viral genome and also transcribe the viral genome into viral proteins which form the structures of the virus.
When the components of virus are ready, they are assembled or packaged together, forming new viruses which are released from the cell through a process called exocytosis.
Now that we know about the virus's replication process, next up we are going to find out more about the symptoms of COVID-19 disease.
People who are infected with COVID-19 generally will show symptoms such as fever, tiredness, runny nose, sore throat, aches and pains, and also dry coughs.
However, these symptoms usually happen in mild cases only. For serious illnesses, it can result in breathing difficulty, even death.
Fun fact guys, some COVID-19 patients on the other hand might not perform these symptoms. These patients are known as asymptomatic patients. It's dangerous because they can act as a silent carrier if they don't follow the stay-at-home rule. Finally, how do we prevent this COVID-19 disease from infecting us? First of all, we need to wash our hands frequently and thoroughly by using soap and water for 20 to 30 seconds to kill the viruses.
Second, we need to maintain social distancing by keeping our distance for about 1 meter apart from other people, in order for us not to catch the respiratory droplets from infected people.
Third, avoid touching our face before washing hands. Our hands touch many surfaces that may pick up viruses. When we touch our eyes, nose, or mouth, the virus could easily enter our body, which will increase the probability of getting infected with COVID-19.
Fourth, we need to stay at home or self-isolate, especially when we show the symptoms. This is important so we could reduce the chance of infecting or getting infected by other people.
Last but not least, we need to always put on our mask wherever we are going. By putting on our mask, we could reduce the chance of spreading our droplets or getting exposed by other people's droplets.
Now that we know what COVID-19 disease is, what causes it, what are the symptoms, and how to prevent it from affecting us, we hope that you could gain new knowledge about COVID-19 disease.
That's all that we could share to you guys. We thank you for watching this video. Make sure to always stay healthy, follow the rules, and be happy.
Let's hope for this pandemic to be over soon.
Once again, thank you and we hope to see you soon. Bye guys!